I'm Peter.
I'm Donald.
I'm Raymond.
I'm a real estate broker for the past 40 years.
I'm an industrial optical technician.
I'm a retired construction worker. Raymond is my baby brother.
I have two friends, Peter and Raymond, and we collect things.
If I looked up Hoarder in the dictionary, Webster's latest edition, you'd see Donald's name.
I don't consider myself a hoarder, I consider myself a book collector.
I'd say Donald has 75 ton, 2,000 pounds to a ton.
I'm Marie. Peter's my father. My dad, my Uncle Raymond, and Donald are like three peas in a pod. Between the three of them, they could probably film the Tewksbury Airport.
And we have similar likes, dislikes, and unfortunately similar problems.
If you ask Donald, Donald will say my dad's house is worse than him. You ask my dad says Donald's house is worse.
Donald's number one. It's the only thing he's number one at. I'm number two, and I don't mean poop. And Raymond's number three.
I'm Sam, and Raymond is my husband. Donald does not believe that he has a problem with hoarding.
I would consider only 1/2 of 1/10 of 1% of stuff in my property garbage, and I can't even put a label on it.
I'm not a hoarder. Never was, never will be. I have a lot to do to get this house organized. My brother, same as me, we're both idiots. You can hit us with the same stick as many times as you want. We're just not gonna get the message.
I told Raymond that if he doesn't clean up his hoarding, I will have to leave the house. I would have to leave him and get my own place.
This is one of the toughest cases I've ever had. This is three men who are hoarding at various levels. They're each distinctively different in terms of their personality, in terms of their triggers, in terms of their motivation for change. This is a big job, a level 10 hoard.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. These three guys are the definition of codependency. These guys have had a blast. This is what they do. They love it. It's who they are. The problem is, the party's over. We are at Donald's house. He's not really interested in participating right now.
Goodbye. Bye. Go ahead, Raymond. Go home. Be careful. Don't fall down my steps.
There was no intent for us to clean this house. Donald came out swinging. It is not even lunchtime, and I've been kicked off this property.
Donald has officially pulled the plug. We still have Peter, we still have Raymond, who are open to this help, and so we'll move forward.
Hey, Sam?
Yeah?
Come on down, we'll talk to you. Yeah, in hoarding, you can't help everybody, so we're gonna spend our time and focus on the people we can help today.
The schedule's changed, the location's changed, but the destiny is not.
So lucky you, we're gonna spend more time here.
Awesome. Thank you, Lord.
We came over to Raymond and Sam's just to see what we could get done.
Metal scrap?
Yeah, metal scrap, it's good. It turned out to be the exact opposite of Donald's. Not only did we get in the door, but Raymond pretty much let us take everything.
Raymond,
Yeah?
there's already a dent.
How do you like that?
I want to see a bigger dent.
Okay. It's coming, honey.
Okay.
We got 2 crews at one house, we got 1 crew at another house, and we're running our trucks all around. Everybody, last day. We got to hustle, hustle, hustle. Not that we haven't been working hard. Not a whole lot of debating. This is going to be doing. All right? We ready?
Yes.
All right, let's go. We're standing somewhere we could not stand 4 days ago. How does it feel?
It feels awesome. I am very, very proud of you.
Raymond's probably 40,000 pounds between metal and trash. And Peter's were probably about 12,000 between metal and trash. But at Peter's, we have an entire moving truck full of donate. Raymond's, we probably have a half a truck.
There's an amazing crew.
It is.
Both family and imported.
Well, let us stress on the family. We're not used to having family that participates this much.
That works this hard.
It's an awesome thing, and we appreciate all the family.
These tears that you see coming right now aren't sad tears. They're joyful tears.
Peter, you've been a champion. Yeah.
Hey, Andy.
You've been a champion.
There you go.
Give me a hug.
Thank you.
You're a beautiful man.
You're very kind.
After you, young lady.
This is nice. Look how clean.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Raymond, look.
Whose house is this?
Yes.
Holy sheep. They did the dollhouse.
Now you got some room to sit down, enjoy the fire, watch the TV.
Oh, I feel like I'm on a cruise.
Oh my gosh.
What room is this?
These are 3 lost souls. Men with good hearts, good intentions, who just wandered off the path. 1 is still wandering, but 2 have found their way back home.
I'm Shania, I'm 14, and I'm in 8th grade. I do feel like my mom's a hoarder. My mom buys a lot of stuff. She buys beads, which she doesn't need. She buys loaves that she doesn't need. More beads.
My name is Belinda. I'm 37 years old, and I'm disabled. I believe I am a hoarder.
I had an immaculate house. I mean, immaculate. Nothing. There was no dust. There was no dirt. Everything had a place.
It's basically like when I got sick, my house got sick.
My dad is a hoarder.
My name is Kevin, and I'm 52 years old.
He's a hoarder of bills.
I just save all the bills for years and years.
I think I am also a hoarder. I collect a lot of baby dolls, and I got a bin full and half a bed full of stuffed animals.
She's got 3 bedrooms full of stuff, and she won't get rid of anything. And every time I try to help her clean, she'll turn around and walk out and scream, shout, yell, stomp. You gotta realize it.
Well, I do
serious.
realize. I am known to have tantrums. I take out my aggression on my stuffed animals, my doors, my walls. I kick the stairs, I stomp on the floor.
Shut up. I'm not gonna shut up. I feel like I'm not doing my job as a mother, teaching her the right way to do things. She's never seen a clean house. She's never seen things put away right away, in the right places.
I know my mom feels bad, and I know my dad does too, for having me live in an environment like this all my life.
Shania is a hoarder because she sees her mom and dad. And, you know, the child's gonna learn from their parents.
I never learned how to clean. The only way that I know how to clean is put stuff in a corner.
It's gotten to the point where I can't live here anymore. It's so bad, it makes me sick. I cry, I'm depressed constantly. And I just can't be here no more.
It is kind of scary that my mom said that she would leave if we don't get the house clean.
It would be devastating for me if my wife did leave. I didn't realize Belinda was thinking this way and that she's really tired of it herself, like I am.
At this point, I gotta think about my health. I mean, it might be cold saying that, but I gotta think about my health. My mental health, my physical health. I can't take living this way anymore. I'm done. And I mean what I say. If this house don't get clean, I will leave.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
I am Geraldine Thomas, and I'm a certified professional organizer specializing in chronic disorganization. Today, we're going to attempt to clear out some paths and empty your home and get it organized to where you feel comfortable and happy living here. Does that sound like it's an agreeable plan to everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, let's get going.
All right, let's
Do it. Do it.
Belinda, I have a chair for you over there. So let your mom make sure she sees everything that's being thrown away.
Let's take this box for a second. Okay, there's a few things in here. My name is Mark Pfeffer. I'm a licensed psychotherapist specializing in the treatment of compulsive hoarding. That's something you want to keep?
What should I do?
Yeah,
with
it
that?
goes
So
to my
good, but I
head.
don't really.
Okay, so let me grab that. That's a keeper, and we can get rid of the box. How was that? So how does this feel right now, Belinda? This moment, are you okay right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the worst you ever felt, what do you feel right now?
Almost a 10.
Belinda was notorious prior to this cleanup for her behaviors that really gets people to leave her alone. The crying,
I'm starting to cry.
the lack of energy.
If I have to stay here anymore, I'm gonna bust out in tears and I'm going to my room and I'm going to sleep.
And of course, the throwing up.
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
Okay. They all worked in the past, and they're still working today.
I gotta get out of here.
Okay, well, let's do a few more bags. I want you to learn how to deal with this.
I can't be in here. My stress level.
Okay. Okay, how about this? How about in 2 minutes, we go outside, we spend a little time there, and then we come back inside and try it again for a few minutes.
I can't.
Okay.
I'm done being inside. You're not getting rid of that because that was yours. I don't want you to get rid of that.
Wait a second. I'm gonna stop. Stop. Talk to me. Talk to me. What's going on?
She wants to keep everything in mind.
I'm keeping a lot of things that Shania might want when she gets older. And I know that's how my daughter thinks. She's like, well, I don't want it right now, but I might want it when I get older.
Wait a second. Belinda, this is her item.
It has gone through all 3 of my kids, and it was mine when I was a baby.
And what is it?
It's a baby blanket of mine when I was a baby.
Okay.
And something I just can't see giving up right now. Because it's gone through all 3 of my kids. And maybe it might go through her grandchild of mine.
It was my understanding that she was really concerned about her daughter being a hoarder. That's clearly not the case. It's not Shania that's doing the majority of the hoarding in here. It's definitely Belinda.
I didn't want to sit there and go through every little piece of clothing, saying what fits and what doesn't. Don't care, anything on that table, do whatever you want with. There ain't no freaking room!
I told Shania this is her stuff. She's got to make a decision. It ain't up to me or Ma if you keep it. But Mom will say, you know, maybe you want to save it to remind you of something. And then Shania gets confused because she don't want to disappoint us.
What are you afraid of that would happen if you let this go?
She'd yell at me, she'd get all upset,
No?
and she'd make me start to cry, and...
Okay. Belinda?
It's
Shania.
mine, but if I get rid of it, you're gonna get mad at me.
Well, tell her. Tell your daughter what she needs to hear.
You can get rid of ones like that, but they're really extravagant.
But what if I don't want them?
Then I will take them.
If she doesn't want it and it's hers, she should be able to get rid of it. I believe that, in essence, Kevin and Shania are afraid of Belinda because of the power that she wields and this sense of entitlement that she holds so close to herself.
Do you have conversations with your mom,
No.
or is it mostly that she just talks over you?
She talks over me a lot.
What do you think would work with your mom to get her to listen to you?
Don't know.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever tried it?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, and what happens when you try it?
She just gets mad.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that much time left. That's
Yeah.
garbage. That's mine. Garbage.
She says this is hers and it's garbage.
Oh, okay, then get rid of it. Don't leave it on my
Hurry up.
tables. These
don't have much
have got
time.
to go
Hurry up.
upstairs.
You gotta listen to your daughter.
Hurry up. Do you want this?
Yes,
Okay.
it's an old
Okay. Don't give a story.
German
No.
toy.
Don't give a story.
Take a lead from your daughter.
Mom.
Let her be in control right now.
I don't
Want it?
care. I
Yes or
don't
no?
want it.
Okay.
Okay. Donation then.
Okay, this is donated. Everything in there is donated. These can go so they don't match. Am I ever gonna do candy making again? All right, this can go. Donate it. Woo!
How happy you just made your husband.
Oh, I'm glad I made him happy.
Let me see you toss something in there. Find one thing. That's your mission. I want to see you throw something on the truck. One item. Very good. Give me a high five.
Belinda, Value City has donated for you a twin bed for upstairs, a room of your own, and a new queen bed for you two.
Awesome.
I want to start over and like learn how to clean. Oh my gosh. Make good decisions about what to keep and what not to keep. I love it.
I think the family made some progress, but without any supervision and help during aftercare, I believe that the family will retreat back to their old ways.
I want the house to stay clean. I want us to spend more time together. It will come. I'm not gonna say it's gonna come immediately, because we gotta get back into it. But time will tell.
My name is Jerry, and this is my house. People throw away a lot of things, but I don't. I got everything in there. Oh yeah, I'm a hoarder.
I'm Roger Stank, and I've been living in this house for over 50 years. I didn't think that I was a hoarder, but apparently I must be. If you look around and you see all this stuff around here, yes. I guess you could say I must have been a hoarder of some kind. But most of that stuff that's inside the house would more than likely be my wife's stuff.
Roger's more of a hoarder than I am. He brings the stuff, but he doesn't bring it in. He leaves it outside.
My wife has problem picking things up. She seems to more or less leave it wherever it is, and I have to kind of stumble over it and all that stuff.
I'm Jay, and Roger and Jerry are my parents. For as long as I can remember, my parents have had quite a bit of things. I've helped them clean many times, but the minute I left, a week or two later, it was all back, just different. It just kept coming back. It's almost like standing on a beach and trying to hold back a wave.
My name is Eric. I'm an inspector with the City of Milwaukee, Department of Neighborhood Services. At my first inspection of the property, I noted that the yard was filled to a height of between 6 and 10 feet with material. When I looked at the house closer, I could see second floor and first floor windows completely filled with material. And that gave me the idea the inside of the house might be as full as the yard was.
My wife received a courtesy phone call from someone that works for the city that they're going to come with the police department and they were going to come into the house.
They had the police department in the house, the building inspection department traipsing through and knocking things down.
Only 3 rooms in the house were accessible to me. The others were completely filled with debris, including the bathroom and the kitchen. These are basic necessities in a home, and they need to be accessible. I declared the property to be uninhabitable.
This here building inspector is a real hard ass. He is my God now.
All right, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. I mean, I've done over 2,000 houses now in my career, and this is top 5 most full houses I've ever seen. This is from the city. It is our directive of what we have to clean up, all right? Item by item. My ultimate goal is to get the yard cleaned and then get in the house and have a 3-foot pathway from door to door. That is the bare minimum standard of living that the city will approve.
Okay, fine.
All right, everybody, we ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do it. So far, it's going very well. We have filled an entire dumpster in the first hour.
Look at that.
50 years of acquiring of stuff suddenly in a dumpster on its way to be thrown away. What do you think about that?
Amazing how they can do all that work.
Roger, he's willing to do everything he needs to get back into this home. Jerry, on the other hand,
no, wait, honey.
is slowing up the process.
Let me keep that. I gotta put that on my bed.
Yeah, looks like I got all kinds of things in here.
She's picking up every single item.
I'll keep this. I'll keep this.
'Cause I need to tell you pretty much 99% of that needs to go. Remember, this whole thing has to be swept clean for you to keep this house. Like, everything.
get rid of this. There.
Jerry, can we throw this away?
No, different bag.
It's wet, and it has rat droppings on it.
It doesn't have rat droppings, it's just moldy.
Now it has mold on it, and
Yeah,
you're
I
touching
know
it with
that,
your bare hands.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's put the garbage in the bag.
This is pretty cool, though.
Jerry, we can't go at this pace. There's no way. She still could not grasp that if she doesn't pick up the pace, there's no way we are going to get through the side yard. Can this bucket go?
I didn't look in the bottom. I don't know what the hell's in the bottom.
Okay, so what happens when you lose the house on Tuesday?
I hope I don't.
But I'm telling you, you're going to.
At this rate, you're going to.
Do what you want to do. I don't care.
Jerry, we know this is hard for you.
No, you don't.
Yes, we do, but we're trying to develop a system that's gonna get your house back. As gentle as I was with her,
A lot of knitting, a lot of other things in here.
I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah, I'm hurrying through them.
You need to come to some reality here. You haven't used this stuff in 20-some years. You don't know it was there. If had you not seen it, you wouldn't even missed it. And you think you're gonna live to be
I
150.
just feel like walking away right now. That's what I'm to that point.
There's 4,000 more of these boxes in there. And I'm not, if I go through it like this, I'm not gonna be able to clean your house out.
That's an antique.
We'll pick it up, Roger, don't worry.
Believe it or not.
Jerry, look at me. If we pick through it like this, one-on-one, we will not finish your house. It's not possible. You will lose your house tomorrow. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
You all need to make a decision. Do you want to let us take over and some stuff that you like is absolutely going to get thrown away? That's absolutely what's going to happen. But we'll have a chance to save the house. You have to let me throw stuff away that you're not even going to see. You're going to have to trust that I'm pulling this stuff out. Here's the deal. We've got to stop picking and start tossing. That's what we're at. It is your choice. I can do my job or not do my job. If I'm not going to do my job, I'm going to pull my crew.
Have them go ahead and do their job.
The decision is here. Are we going to move forward, let Matt's crew do their job, or do we walk?
Do what you want to do. I don't give a
Okay, Roger?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay, we'll take that as a yes on both fronts.
Yes, give it a shot.
All right, let's do it, guys. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to save your house now.
Oh, wait a minute. I seen something. Here's some of the jewelry on the floor underneath the papers, guys. I don't know how it got there, but it's there. And walked on and stepped on and...
She keeps bending over, picking things up.
There's jewelry on the floor that was stepped on. All kinds of stuff like that stepped on.
She's just all over the place, totally distracted.
Oh, boy. We got lots of goodies here.
She's slowing up the process. What she's not grasping is we have lost countless valuable hours. Look at how far we have to go, Jerry. And at the pace we're going, that's why we've been trying to explain that we're kind of behind the 8 ball right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you know why we're pushing you is because we want to get some success.
Here's another antiques.
We're really only about 8 feet into the house. There's just so much more to do. Tomorrow, I'm just gonna have to push her and get her to the point where she has to make the decision. Either I let Matt do everything or I lose the house.
This was clean when I left here last night.
No, it wasn't. Come on. You're good.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, I'm Eric.
Good to meet you, man. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's check it out.
All right.
And I'm gonna walk him through the area that we cleaned first. I wanna make the biggest impact that I can. I want him to see, hey man, we really have taken 20,000 pounds out of this property. And this was all wood and stuff stuck under tarps.
Very narrow pathway that one could barely walk
Yeah,
down.
I think it was here was where the pathway was. So we're cleared all the way to the fence now.
And it is so much more than what it was.
Let's head in there and we'll check out the kitchen.
Wow, there's a lot more paper than I remembered.
I know Eric sees the work we've done, but you get rid of the trash and now you see the damage that the trash has done to the property.
All the rat feces that you've uncovered in here floors me.
Just to put it in perspective, this is a very big rat.
Yes. I mean, none of this was actually apparent when I was through the first time. It is actually worse now.
Did we pass anything code-wise?
Unsanitary conditions, still unsanitary. Restoring the means of egress. Although we can get to the back door, the front door is still an issue. Still have an incredible amount of combustible waste. Clearly uninhabitable by humans. I wouldn't want an animal living in here.
I wouldn't let my pet in here.
Right. No, this is horrible.
It's now time for me to sit with the family and let them know what their options are. The bad news is every single thing on the code, we failed.
What?
The entire inside of the house is full.
This situation is incredibly tragic. We're going to provide aftercare for this family. They can go together and they can go separately to work on their own hoarding behaviors and what's contributing to it.
My hopes for my mom and dad are that we can get them into a good place where they can live a normal life and don't have to worry about any inspector issues and pretty much take it from there.
Staying at this house should not be an option. You guys need to be out of here, period.
There's nothing wrong with that structure, nothing wrong with that building, other than the fact that it's just got a lot of strings in it that it shouldn't have had in it.
This family needs to strategically stop, pivot, and do something new. The plan of trying to out-clean and get ahead of the city, that will never work here. I'm sorry for you, but I do want you in a better place. And this is not a better place.
I want to continue cleaning it out. I still have to live here. It's my house.